Like, you just want to jump into your future and start your life. Start what you see for your life, like what you envision your life should be. Like, you want to start that. But it's like the process of getting there can be like real stressful. Like getting the house together, getting jobs. Like, why can't I just go over there and just live? Like, so it was just really stressful. And I had missed a period. And first of all, I I think I missed one period before because I was stressed. So I just chalked it up to stress. Like, one period of my life. I mean, like, I don't know. My body's like clockwork. So I missed a period, and I just like chalked it up to stress. I'm like, everybody's stressed. It's moving is stressful. I mean, we're moving across the country. Like, we're literally moving like a time zone away. Like, it's, so who wouldn't be stressed? And I missed a period. And I had before was in the kitchen one day, and I'm a believer of God or whatever. And I mean, it's not or whatever, and I heard a voice, and it said, whatever I want to work will work, and whatever I don't want to work won't work. And I felt like I at the time I couldn't put it into my life, like a fit into my life. Like, you know how you get a puzzle piece and it's like, it don't fit nowhere in this. But looking back, it kind of did, because deep down inside, I knew California wasn't for me. I knew that there was a different place for me, and I just didn't know where. I didn't have instruction to go. Like, I didn't feel calm and peace in my spirit. Like, I needed something, because I was getting tired of being in Delaware, and I needed something. I needed to express myself. I felt like a caged animal. Like, I needed to be free. I need to go somewhere and see something different. I need to see beauty. And it's like being in a famine. Like, I need to get out. Plain and simple. And but deep down inside, I knew California wasn't for us. And I had missed a period, and a week went by, still no period. 2 weeks went by, still no period. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor said that I was 7 weeks pregnant. And that was a shocker for me, because I'm really in tune with my body. And like, when I was pregnant with my first daughter, I knew I'm pregnant. It's a wrap. Like, I do natural family planning, like everything. So I'm really in tune with my body. Like, so for me to be pregnant, it caught me off guard. Like, it was something that I wasn't expecting. I mean, I should have expected, because we wasn't using protection, but I wasn't, you know what I mean. But so our plans changed, and we decided that we're not going to go to California. And it was almost like, looking back, it's almost like a little relief that we didn't make that big jump. Maybe we wasn't ready for it, I'm not sure, but it was almost like a relief. And I carried out my child. My pregnancy was great. Had my baby girl, and it was like almost like when I had her, it was like something switched in my mind. Like, I cannot go on living my life as not a nobody, but almost like living under my potential to be who I'm supposed to be. Like, I was only living, let's say potential is 100%. I was only living at 25. And it was starting to eat at me. So, my husband was working an excellent job. And he, at the time he said, why don't you just stay home with the baby and be a stay-at-home mom? And at the time, it sounded awesome. Like, I was like, yo, I got all these things planned. I'm going to do this. And being a stay-at-home mom is like, no offense to anybody who can do it, but it's very hard. And kudos to you if you can. But I decided that I'm going to start my own business. And at the time, it was crazy, off the wall. It was a smoothie stand. And literally, I did it at the park. Sitting at a park with a baby next to me, under a tent, a generator, a blender, and a mini fridge. And I loved it. I was like, wow, this is what a entrepreneur feels like. Now, I wasn't bringing in a whole bunch of money, but it was like a taste of what I can do and where I can be. And like, it was crazy. So I bought a truck. My husband's completely supported me with it. It was a shocker. It was a shocker that he supported, because sometimes he do be hating on me and hating on the kid and hating on the ideas, but it's okay. We still love each other. And it was crazy. We did that. And one day he looked up at me and said, "Hey, I want to move to Atlanta." And I was like, "What? Atlanta? Like, where would you come up with this? Where did that come from?" Like, that's a thought from left field. But I've always had the desire to move, and even though I owned the business there, and that part was great, it was like my surroundings were still keeping me in like, I don't know, it was weird. It's like I was in a pot boiling and doing good, because I'm ready to cook something, like whatever you put in the pot, whenever the water's boiled, whether it's tea, rice. So I'm at that point, but I still had that lid on top of me, and it was a weird feeling, because it's nice, but it's stress. Like, I still can't be me. I still feel like somebody has a lid on me. So I didn't agree with him at first, but then one day I was asleep, and I had this strong urge to move to Georgia. Now, I don't know whether it's like a subconscious thing of he already planted that seed and my spirit had to work it out, or my spirit was just like, you need to go and follow your husband and listen to what he's saying, because that's where you need to be. And I woke up, and if I could have moved that day, I would have, like, straight up. And I went downstairs, and I seen him, and he looked so deep in thought, and I was like, "What's wrong with you?" And he was like, I'm just thinking about moving to Atlanta again." And it was like, that's it. That was it. I'm a person for going with your gut. I truly believe that whether you're a Christian or non-Christian, your instincts tell you what to do and where to go. People have bad feelings all the time. Follow their bad feelings. Follow that feeling, and they end up safe. And I'm a firm believer in instincts and gut feelings and all that. And I felt like me moving to Georgia, like, I felt like someone and something's out there waiting for me on my success, and waiting, like, deals are waiting for me. The deals that I'm going to make, people that I need to meet are waiting for me there. Waiting for me to shake hands with them, tell them my ideas, or partner up with them. And despite whatever happens here, like whatever happens in the now, I wake up every day knowing that I made the right decision for my family. I see my daughter flourishing. She's only been a month and a half, but she's already in the gifted program at school. Like, and yeah, the southern states could be kind of slow, but when I looked at the work, it was almost the same work she was doing in Delaware. So it's not like a big difference. Noah's starting to run around and talk and not be so to people, because she gives people the side eye quick. So I could see my family flourishing, and I know this was a good decision. So, I mean, I don't know. I know that's like it may seem kind of corny or crazy or outlandish, like you just moved because you had a feeling. Yeah, basically, like, I moved here because there's something for me here. Something good for me here. Something excellent. Something to take me to the next level, where I no longer have that top on me anymore. Like, I can just keep climbing up. So I'm excited, and despite what happens, this is the best decision the best decision we've made, and I don't regret it, and I'm going to enjoy the ride, good, bad, ugly, because everything has a lesson in it. And I'm going to share it with you guys. So until next time, I'll talk to you next Friday, I guess. All right, thanks. Bye.